The guest of honor was on the swings, you know. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for sharing in this simcha, this joyous occasion. And many people don't necessarily know what the Upsherin is about, so I'd like to just explain it for a few moments. That Judaism, of course, plays a very important emphasis on educating ourselves, educating our children. And the first things that we teach a child, the Rambam Maimonides says, is not Shema Yisrael, which is a declaration of faith of God, but that's important, of course. But the first thing we teach a child, when the child is able to speak, is a verse in Deuteronomy in Dvarim called Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah was commanded to us by Moshe. Morasha Kihilas Yaakov. It's an inheritance to the congregation of Jacob, the children of Jacob. And the reason is because faith is very important, but many religions have beliefs and faiths. Judaism puts great emphasis on deed, not just creed, and action. And Torah is about action and doing. The word Torah means to be guided and directed in action. So that's why we teach a young child, boy or girl, Torah Tziva Lanu Morashah, Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe, Morashah Kilas Yaakov. One more point on that also, the word Morashah means an inheritance. It also could be, it's read in the Talmud as Me'orasa, which means betrothed, and therefore it's a connection. Our betrothal to God is through the Torah and our deeds and our actions. Morashah is an inheritance which we recognize, we transmit that from parents to children. A very important and a very auspicious responsibility that parents have. Now what about the Upsherin? So there is a verse in the Psalms that says that a young boy is compared to the growing tree. The tree, like a tree grows, a young boy grows also. Some taller than others, right? And the law is in the Torah, one of the 613 commandments for agricultural laws in the land of Israel is the fruit of the tree. The first 3 years, the fruits of a newly planted tree, the first 3 years of their fruit would not be eaten. The fourth year, which is Neta Ravai, that fourth year, the fruit would be taken to Jerusalem and would be eaten in sanctity in Jerusalem. So the first 3 years, the fruit is not cut off. And similarly, the child, the boy, who is compared to the growing tree. And we know tree is representative of Torah. Eitz Chaim Hi L'Machazikim Ba. Torah is considered the tree of life. Some have the custom, and really it started in my generation in the Simpser family, because my mother always reminds me, we never did this and it's not our custom. But it's a beautiful thing that we do is that we wait till 3 years, till Elazar now turned 3 today, and to be able to cut his hair, and in a sense like dedicate, hopefully from this day on, his future to Torah learning, to gaining knowledge, and to that heritage that I mentioned, Morashah Kihilas Yaakov, of the Jewish people. So the process is very simple. And what we do is we try to inculcate in our children the concept that Torah learning in Judaism is sweet and good. And those of you who haven't recognized how wonderful and good Judaism is, you haven't gone to enough classes that I've taught, so please join some of them, because it's all about goodness and all about excitement and all about inspiration. And all the no's and don'ts are really just ways to get us to be more greatly inspired. So what we do is we give them candy, and Maimonides writes that we dip their finger in honey, or they touch the honey and touch the alphabet as they start learning. So we're going to start that before we cut your hair, okay?
One other thing I want to say.
Yes.
Was about the tzitzis.
What about it? My wife wanted me to mention about the tzitzis, that why we were tying the tzitzis. First of all, it's a nice bookmark and something to go home with. Tzitzis is representative of all the mitzvos of the Torah. If the Hebrew word tzitzit represents 600 points, if you count up the Hebrew letters, plus there are 5 knots, sections of knots, and there are 8 strings, or really 4 that you fold over at 8. 8 and 5 is 13. 613 equals the number of mitzvot. And therefore, tzitzit is representative of all the mitzvot. Okay, young man, we're going to try a few psukim, and I'm going to, and you get to leave it off him.
We sang all of it last week.
Okay, do you want to sing along with us? Here, you want to take a lick? Take a lick with your finger.
Yummy stuff.
Go ahead. It's honey. You want to lick it right off of this thing?
No, but get your fingers out of your mouth. It's hard to lick. You know,
Go ahead, taste it. What does it taste like? Is it sweet? Now let's sing the alphabet, and then we're going to sing Torah Tzivalanu, and then we'll go through the, and everyone who wants can get an opportunity to cut a little bit of his hair. Which tune? Alphabet, Ven? Let's sing together. Aleph, bet, vet. Aleph,
Bet, bet.
Gimel, Daled, Hey.
Gimel, Dalet, Hey.
Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet.
Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet.
Yud, Chav, Kav, Chav.
Yud, Kav, Chav.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Fei.
Samir, Wayin, Pei, Pei.
Tzadik, Kuf, Reish.
Tzadik, Resh.
Shin, Sin, Tuf, Suf. Okay.
Sin, Tuf, Suf.
All beginnings are difficult. Okay, so now we're going to sing the song that Elazar does know, which is Torah, right? You want to sing with me, Torah? Let's go. Elazar, not you. Let's sing together. Torah, 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 Torah. Alanu. Torah, 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 Torah. Tziva lanu. Morasha Kehilas Yaakov. See, we're singing it before, of course, you know, the crowd. Morasha Kehilas Yaakov. Morasha Kehilas Yaakov. Torah Tziva lanu. Moshe. Okay. We're going to start the cutting. I'd like to thank all of you for coming and sharing in the Simcha, especially my father-in-law who drove all the way from Milwaukee today and is driving back tomorrow, specifically for this as the Zaidi. You want more honey? You want more alphabet? Okay.
With the lollipop.
Here we go. And now you get the lollipop.
You've been such a good boy.
Where are we going to put the hair when we're done with it? You need a bag or something.
Okay, I have a bag.
Okay.
Should I give him more?
We'll go in age order.
But I'm going to go first. I think I'm liar. You're last.
Watch, move out of the way so Jeff can take a good picture. Okay.
Show me.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut. Let's go. Cut a piece.
Good.
Don't play with that. Not that, la, la, just a little bit. Let's go.
No.
Throw it in here. Those who don't want to do any cutting are welcome to eat some cake and ice cream. Okay, just a little bit. Let's go.
I don't know what.
Hello. You need to watch what you're doing. You need to stand here and watch what you're doing.
I don't want to cut it.
Okay, let's go. Throw it in here. Let's go.
Get done with that. I don't want to cut it. I'm going.
He was good. He was fetching.
Good. Put it in. Let's go.
I don't want to cut it.
Hey, David.
Here we go, David. We're cutting your hair, darling. Here we go, David, right there. No fingers. Perfect. Put it right in there. Perfect. Ruchama, you want to come here? You take the scissors.
Just cut a little bit.
Right there in between. Perfect. No fingers, not yours, not mine either.
There you go. Now cut. Snip.
Perfect. Look at that. Wonderful.
I'll cut a team. Oh, go ahead.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, come on.
Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah. Come on, Ruchama.
Wonderful. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, you guys are old enough to do it on your own. Just make sure he doesn't turn too quickly. Isn't it great? How's the... Here we go. Did you want to cut? Might as well get it out of his face already. Yeah, sure. Try it again. Here we go. Pass it on, be careful. Here, we'll give you a whole big piece here. Turn around, Elazar. Here we go. Hey, watch my finger. Go. Whoa, look at that. Yes, you can. Okay, young man, come here. Just turn around, Elazar. Here we go.
I'm sure he's getting very stiff.
Here we go, cut. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Next, pass it on.
Can I do a lot?
Here we go. Go ahead. Good. Cut more. Cut more. Okay, terrific. Pass it on. What is it? Oh, okay. You're gonna have a room full of stuff from years. I think Bubby said she had a piece from Shmuli's.
Here, Laz.
You guys did this for your kids?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. That's for you.
Oh yeah, we got videos also.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Okay.
Here, put it in your pocket.
Mazel tov.
You can put the $1 down if you want.
Elazar. Cut it from the front. You want some more hair or something?
Depends who needs it, right? I don't need it. Eat some cake. Okay, Sam, you want to climb up on the chair?
I get to keep all the hair.
Climb up on the chair, Sammy.
No thanks.
Okay, you're just going to cut.
I get to cut twice and I get to keep all the hair.
Here we go, Sammy.
Because then I'll try gluing it back to his head.
My wife cut my hair.
Tati, can I keep all that hair? Please.
Ask Mommy.
Big one?
Can you get me a napkin or something?
Give me you Is this good, Tati?
Yeah, that's fine, but you got to hold. No, you got to hold the bottom of the hair so it doesn't fall all over the place. Let's go. Cut. Who's next? Did you do it already? What? You can.
There you go.
Here we go. Where's the Zadie?
All right, you ready? You want to get your dad doing this? Oh, I think that's enough. I don't want it to cause too much damage.
Oh, we're getting the hair done. Here we go.
Official barber.
Thank you for coming, bud.
What a wonderful
Looks like a girl with a haircut.
Amen.
I've never done
Just
this.
take a little snip.
In your pocket, in your pocket.
Anywhere is fine. It gets thrown out anyway. Okay, perfect.
Tell everybody there's different
Amen.
hair on every 3-year-old.
On somebody else. This is probably not the best way to cut hair. Might as well get some of his hair out of the way. Some of the stuff that's in his eyes.
Smile at me.
Look, no more in your eyes. I'm getting it out of your eyes.
Smile. Smile, Elazar. Okay, don't. Look at me. Will you look at me? Okay, Elazar, look. Look that way. Okay, look. Ready? Look over here.
Look at the hair. It's your hair.
Elazar, come here, look. Mommy needs pictures. Come here.
You want to say hello to Jeff? Want some cake and ice cream? Okay, Zadie. He's gonna run. Zadie's gonna cut your hair, and then we're gonna get some ice cream. Okay? Ice cream for Elazar?
Can I put him one more time?
No.
You look great already. You look doesn't he look sensational? Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna take
Hold on.
Can I take a little bit of some of the hair? There's a little piece right here.
Did you get a chance?
I'm going to go now.
Okay.
One more in the back.
Anyone else now? Because he really wants to go get some ice cream and cake. So
I do.
Come on and
I want to
take-
do it again, please.
we'll do more later, maybe.
Come on, please. I want to cut it.
Okay, then stand up here and do it. Luz, you look real, like a real person now.
Oh my God, he looks messed up.